Alright, hey everybody! Welcome to the OGSP Dark Souls playthrough Remastered, Part 8. This is me, Shanmania. I'm joined by two of my friends, actually three. I got three bodies in the call, but only two are active and warm.
Yeah, the other one is playing with his boyfriend's cousin, so.
Oh.
But
Hey.
this is Booze Cruise, by the way.
Yeah.
Glad to be back. I think I'm 8 for 8 on all these
Always good to have you. Always good to have you. And who else do we got over there?
Yo, we got G-Skeep here.
Yo,
boy.
what's up? G-Skeep with the little Charmander icon.
Oh, yeah.
Loving it. We do also have Butts Ravager, who's muted in the call, and yeah, like Booze Cruise said, he's like fucking his cousin or something. Hey,
Stay it out in the open.
hey, nothing wrong with that if you live in Alabama. That's all I'm.
Yo, but you don't live in Alabama.
any southern state.
It's a wide margin.
Yeah. I hear those Floridians do some crazy stuff.
Bro, them Floridians do some everything kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They be throwing crocodiles in Wendy's drive-thrus. All right.
But what I
Oh,
wanted to
this
bring
is
up
where-
here is,
Oh yeah, don't bring it
I know
up.
we've been on quite a hiatus on
We
the last
do
part.
say that every single part, but it's true.
Yo, but now we're in New Londo Ruins.
Oh yeah. So out of those who have played this, so Grant and me, do you remember? Do you remember this place?
Oh, I remember this place, but you held my hand the whole way through it, I think.
Yep.
It was pretty easy with another person.
It's pretty easy when somebody's just playing the game for you. Yes, this is New Londo Ruins. It's right below the main Firelink Shrine, and we just killed the first person, that we see when we get to New Londo. So that guy who we just killed, he's the guy who's like, oh, you actually have to ring 2 bells of awakening. And then I'm walking back over here, and this is actually
So this gives you Estus class. Or something, right?
No, this is this is a hidden blacksmith. This is Ricart of whatever he said, vagina. So he's actually very hidden. He can enchant your weapons with magic. You can get like a magic S-stock or whatever. So it's kind of
What a guy. What a guy.
What a guy, yeah. It's actually more S-stock. Like it's the pussy sword. It's the I'm just kidding. It's the
All I hear is stocks.
rapier. You know the S-stock's in Elden Ring, Patrick. You remember that, right?
No. I only used like 2 weapons in Elden Ring, and I clowned everybody with it, so.
Atta babe. Well, so there's gonna be a lot of walking and a lot of like boring ghost killing in this part. So we'll likely go off topic to something else. But before we do that, I want to tell you how to do this part. In case this is your first time ever playing this 11-year-old game, and this is like your only fucking source of it. So you have to use an item.
I mean, I could do a first playthrough and watch the
So you have to use this item, and it basically turns you into Danny Phantom.
He's just 14 and his parents built a
become
very
like a
strange
ghost,
machine.
right?
Designed to build a world unseen. Gonna catch 'em all 'cause he's Danny Phantom. Just quit and Danny took a look inside of it. Things just changed and
Guys,
molecules
got
got all rearranged.
You guys know the song?
Phantom. Fuck yeah, I know the song.
White hair,
dude.
glowy green eyes. When he walked through walls, disappear and
And
fly.
fly.
He's much more unique than
The other guys.
Had to do to stop all the ghosts that were coming through.
Yo, that was like a
Me
Pokemon.
and you, gonna catch 'em all.
Did you not see
He's
that
Danny
Pokemon?
Phantom.
Yeah.
Gonna catch 'em
That
all.
guy.
He's Danny
That was like
Phantom.
Gengar.
Danny Phantom. Dude, I watched probably every episode of Danny
Yo,
Phantom.
these guys.
Yeah,
These
these
things
motherfuckers.
with the long ass staff.
Ah, you're dead. Yeah, no, Patrick, tell me, regale us of your Danny Phantom watching, because
Oh my gosh!
there's not gonna be much else to
Twice a day,
talk.
every day, I would watch Danny Phantom.
that
Even if
over-
it wasn't on, I
that-
would try and find a way.
Was that under, equal, or more than the amount of times you beat off in a day? At that age.
Ooh, that is, dude. When I was that age, I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough call.
2 times. It's probably. I mean, like, you know.
I mean, back then I was doing it like 20 times a day. jerking off.
Rookie numbers, bro. You gotta pump those up.
I was like, I found a new sensation, both with Danny Phantom and with jerking off.
I watched it. I never liked it as much as Fairly Odd Parents, but
No, dude. Danny Phantom was probably my #1 show for
really,
a good year or two. Yeah.
even more than the Avatar.
Well, the Avatar, that's just a different time. I think the Avatar came later.
Avatar.
We would have to look that up.
I'm gonna fucking Google it right now.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
I think Avatar came out in 2005. Let me look. Avatar: The Last Airbender release date. Oh, it's gonna give me the fucking movie, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. February 21st, 2005 is Avatar. Danny Phantom premiere.
I remember watching Avatar new, because I know book 3, Fire, wasn't out yet when I was watching Avatar. So,
okay, you watched.
But I don't think that was the same time I was watching Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom came out. I mean, they were both pretty long. Not terribly long running, but like, you know, they had multiple seasons. Danny Phantom was April 3rd, 2004.
Oh, so it was a little before. Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was a little bit before, but I always liked Neutron and Odd Parents.
Oh yeah.
Neutron.
Yeah, boy, my boy Jimbo and Hugh.
Nah, dude. Carl all the way. Or what's Sheen? Or Sheen? Like, was it Sheen?
Hugh reminds me of like. He reminds me of like the guy from Rick and Morty, Jerry.
No way.
Which one?
Both like oblivious.
No,
like,
Sheen is like the Sheen is like the ADHD kid.
Yeah, but Hugh and Jerry from Rick and Morty, they're like the same type of character.
Oh, Hugh's a little bit more.
The dads.
Hugh's more confident.
Yeah, he is.
Jerry's like a pussy.
True. Okay, that's fair.
I would much rather have a beer with Hugh.
That is true.
I would rather get pegged by Hugh.
I mean, why not have them both?
Well, I mean, if we're throwing that into the equation. Low column A, low column B. All right, back to the game. This dude is on top of the big chapel, and he's a bitch to find. If you don't know where the fuck you're going, you can probably rewind there and like see what ladders I climb up. But he gives you a key, and that key unlocks a gate that is by the lower left area. You have to like turn a wheel. Essentially, you have to lower the water level. This is essentially Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time water temple with ghosts and
narrow passageways, bro.
Yes, and yes. So we go back here. We use the thing, and then bada bing, bada boom. Hey,
we in it.
Hey, yeah, we in it. So. What happened? Yeah, you open the door and then the water level goes down. So now you can you have the whole ground level to explore. See, Patrick, Dark Souls 1, you gotta have a high degree of intelligence, you know, and be able to recognize the intricacies of complex level design compared to that of Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring. That's all I'm saying.
I would put money down that my playstyle of smash and dash works for any of these games.
Oh, not Sekiro.
It does not work in Sekiro.
Not for Sekiro. You gotta learn the combat, but once you learn the combat, it's like, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, Butts is playing through Sekiro, and I don't even think he's beaten it yet.
I don't know. I really thought it was much easier than Dark Souls because like you just learn the cadence of like what the bosses do, and then you learn how to like parry. Yeah. You know, okay, I'm gonna block this, and then I'm gonna do here, and it's the same thing. They do the same moveset. Where Dark Souls seems more random. Like sometimes you'll hit a boss and it'll stagger. Sometimes it won't stagger. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it'll stagger to the left. Sometimes it'll stagger to the right.
Yeah, I mean, but they still have like the same. They still have like the same movesets. Like,
Oh yeah.
When you see them, like, you know, lift their weapon up, you know exactly what they're gonna
Yeah.
do, kind of thing.
Yeah, they have the same. You're talking about wind-up animations, Patrick. But
Yeah.
you're right. That's
But you can read that.
correct. That is something that these games, I think, do an excellent job of. Is enemies and bosses, they forecast their attacks very well, so you always have time to dodge. Or in the case of even Elden Ring, I mean, Bloodborne does this too. And I'm sure probably this game, probably all of them do this a little bit. But bosses will, they'll start winding up their attack, and then, you know, like, you panic roll 5 times. And then they'll, like, wind it up even more, and then you'll panic roll, and then they'll do it. Like, that, like, I feel like so many bosses in Elden Ring do that. And it's just, like, I love it. I don't love that, though. I don't love fucking dying to fucking 2 Skeletors and a fucking blob of...
Honestly, I thought that was a
cum.
boss door you were
No.
going into.
No,
There's only one boss here, right?
there is.
And he's like a pain to get to.
He is. I think I'm actually, at this point, I'm kind of... I'm like, oh, there he is!
Oh yeah.
Is it optional?
That little
Seems-
fucking...
No, so this is one of the 4 that we need to... Okay, so last part, Patrick. I feel like we're going to do this every part, because we record these once every 5 months. So last part, we killed the boss on Orlando, and, you know, we got the Lord Vessel, and now we got to get the 4 big boss souls. So this is the first stop for... This is the... You can go do them in any order. This is the order I usually do them in. So this is the Abyss, and we have to equip the ring that we get from the Sif Wolf boss fight, and because otherwise, when you make that jump, you just die. If you have the ring on, this allows you to enter the Abyss. The Abyss is the lowest point on the entire Dark Souls 1 map, and this is the boss. It's called the Four Kings, and it's essentially just a DPS slugfest, because if you don't kill these fast enough, more will multiply and you can get, you know, ganged up on. So I'm just trying to do as much damage as quickly as possible before the second one shows up. But at this point, I think I have like an Uchi Katana like plus 12 or something. So I'm pretty
Easy.
I'm pretty fucking set.
It doesn't look like you are. Oh, you got lucky there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not doing it once. I'm grabbing another beer right now. Hopefully I don't start breaking up. Oh yeah, no, there's... Hey, shouts out to Boulevard Space Campers, baby.
Yo, Boulevard Tank 7's where it's at, though.
Oh, I don't...
Tank 7s are so good.
I don't make enough money to be drinking Tank 7s on a Thursday night.
Yeah, but you can get Space Campers? Man, I thought you'd be drinking like wheats.
I would rather... I mean, I like the IP. I mean...
Nah, Shannon's more of the corks and seltzers.
No, this is the first...
Seltzers.
This is the first summer that I'm not really buying those too much. But I was. Like, the last 2 summers, I was on the... What are those pink ones? Those pink natty lights?
Oh, like pink lemonade or something like that.
Yeah, they were... I don't know if they had a name. I'm sure they had a name.
They were the Natter days.
Natter.
Oh, the Natter days.
Natter.
But they had
They
a
were
flavor.
Yeah, they were there when I was in KC. That's when it came
Yeah,
out.
yeah. That summer you were in KC.
Summer 2019.
We bought a lot of 30s of those. And boy, they were. I mean, they were good. They, you know, once you got 4, 5 in, maybe not so good after that. But I was usually.
I mean, they did the job.
They did do the
They
job.
did the job.
Yeah, I liked them a lot. All right, let's finish this guy off. I thought this was gonna be a little faster, but hey, we got there. We got there. Bada bing, bada boom.
Explosions, Michael Bay.
Yeah, I should. I should in the edit. I should have just like cut.
Like produced by.
Yeah, I should have cut to the credits of Transformers, like directed by Michael Bay. So okay, for the rest, so there's still what like 10 minutes left. So for the rest of this part, oh Doritos in the chat. For the rest of this part, I think I'm going to start the process of the Catacombs, and both of you might have been to the Catacombs.
Dude, I remember the Catacombs. Ugh, there's so much in this game I completely forget about.
Oh yeah, so the Catacombs are a place where you can actually go right when you get to
wheel.
Yeah, right when you get to Lordran. So here we are. There's Snake Man. We'll talk to him later, or we've already talked to him a little bit. So this is somewhere you can go right at the beginning, and today we are actually gonna go there because we're actually kind of like OP as fuck for this first area, for the Catacombs area. So the Catacombs is going to lead into the Tomb of the Giants, which fucking sucks.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, and then that's when we are going to fight the second boss. So the rest of this part is just us getting to the Tomb of the Giants. But yeah, you have to go through the Catacombs to get to the Tomb of the Giants. And Grant, do you remember the boss at either of those locations?
I remember there was one that was like under like a tomb almost, or it was like in like a
warm.
Coliseum, or like
You're warm.
It was like underground kind of. I just don't know what the
That's
guy
a pretty
was.
generalized statement.
No, he was like in a rectangle, sort of like.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a very big grave, but I don't know what it was or what he did. And then after him, you leave and you go down a super dark path.
Yes.
It's like very generic. I don't know exact. I can like picture it. I just don't know how to describe it better than that.
No, you are remembering correctly. So the boss, also Patrick, it sounds like you're like mouth breathing into your mic. The boss at the end of the Catacombs is called Pinwheel. And yes, you're right. You fight him in a big rectangle that you drop in, and it's like a coffin because the roof is kind of like slanted on it. And he's usually voted like the easiest boss in the entire game. And then yes, after that is the really dark area called the Tomb of the Giants, where you need a lantern, or I think there might be a magic spell. There probably is a magic spell to guide your way. So right now we're walking through the Catacombs, and the skeletons are the worst because they come back alive. I think you have to have a holy weapon to kill them permanently, which is really annoying. Because I think all you had to do in Elden Ring was like slash their dead bodies. Was that right, Patrick? In Elden Ring?
Yes. So the skeletons had a core.
Learn us on Elden Ring.
All right, let me learn you a thing or two. So when you kill a skeleton, you can see their magic core, which makes them alive. And when they're down, you just attack their core, and then they destroy. Go poof.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. I have a PhD in necromancy.
Only in Elden Ring. But yeah, no, I much prefer how they did it in Elden Ring. Because in Dark Souls, they're like, oh, you gotta fucking craft a magic weapon. Otherwise it's an absolute bitch to progress. Whereas in Elden Ring, all you gotta do is just, do another hit. Oh, he fucking got me.
This guy died in like 3 slashes.
Yeah. Do you like my little Pope hat that I got on my boy?
You got that a while back, I thought.
Yeah, I decided to leave it on though, for you boys.
Oh, was this place? This place had a lot of booby traps too, didn't it?
It did. So you got, I don't think you got a lot of the spikes coming out of those statues, but I don't think you have many, like, arrows. Not as many as it's not as many as Sin's Fortress, like not nearly as many.
Oh, well, yeah.
Which I think before Elden Ring came out, I was kind of like, man, I wish we had a place like Sin's Fortress again. And then I feel like all of the dungeons, not all of them, but like a good amount of dungeons in Elden Ring have booby traps, which like almost to the point where they're like the same booby traps though, so it's not as exciting when you like have your 20th dungeon and it's like, oh, the same, you know, arrow shooting fire pillars. Oh.
Well, you only, you know, got killed by the booby traps, or even got hurt by them if you were just stupid.
Yes, but what I'm saying, Patrick, is that they became predictable in Elden Ring.
Yes.
Like it was like, oh great, another death cylinder chariot.
That's kind of how I felt like Sekiro was. You eventually learn it, and you're just like, oh yeah, there's gonna be something here.
For booby
like
traps?
Boss, not like booby traps, but like the boss mechanics. Once you do it enough, you're just like, yeah, I know what this guy's gonna do here.
But Shannon, speaking of those Elden Ring chariots,
yeah.
I actually found out like way after I was done playing the game.
You can destroy them?
You can destroy them.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's like a fire pot above them, and you can just shoot it down. And I was like, yeah, it was something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I suffered.
If that's true,
man.
I suffered too. All right,
yeah.
Yes. So here is, I think this might be our last blacksmith. So we got the guy. There's the one in Orlando. There's the Andre of Astora in Undead Burg. There's the fucking guy in the ghost place. Yeah, this is our last one. So this is the fire. The fire blacksmith. He can enchant shit to be fire and chaos maybe. He's kind of a dick also. Oh! Alright boys, this is probably the part that I like threw my, I didn't throw my controller at many other parts in Dark Souls.
Wheels, dude.
But these fucking wheels, like, pissed me off. Alright, check this shit out.
Oh my god. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Run for it, Ronnie!
Thought it was gonna be, oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
Get out of there! There's no way. Yeah, just mind your business.
Oh my god.
Here it is. Is this the grave? Is this the grave?
This is the grave. It's the grave.
Yeah, dude. I knew it was a grave. I remember this.
Be wary of sorcery. Be wary of sorrow. Alright, Patrick. Get ready for the scariest fucking shit you've ever seen.
I don't know. I've seen Shannon naked. That was pretty scary. Gasp.
So this is Pinwheel. Pinwheel is kind of the joke of the Dark Souls community. This is the easiest boss, called by some.
Jesus Christ! 2 hits, he's already half down.
I'm going to give him some. I'm trying to show off his attacks. I don't want to just completely, you know, bulldoze him, because I'm pretty, like, also over leveled for him. But what some people do is they start their runs and they kill him first, because he gives you an item called the Rite of Kindling, which I think it allows your bonfires to grant you 20 Estus flasks. So it's a very good reward for an easy boss. And he's done.
Wait, gives your bonfires 20 Estus?
So in this game, you can burn humanity at the bonfire to allow it to. So by default, they give you 5, right? So
yeah.
So right off the bat, you can upgrade them to 10 if you burn a humanity. that rite of kindling allows you to burn 2 more humanity to go to 20 Estus flasks. And there I go! Welcome
Do you mean
to
like
Tomb of the Giants.
Do you mean like 20 full SSS or like plus 20?
No, 20 full Estus flasks. The plus, the upgrade is separate with another item.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was it. Well, next time we'll do the Tomb of the Giants in part 9. Any last words you guys want to say? Any sign-offs? Any, advice you want to give to the budding audience?
Home ownership's a bitch.
I have nothing.
All right. Tip your waitresses, everybody. Have a good night. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, you too.
Toodaloos.